it. Jury might get away here, and he takes some catching. Chelsea flooding into the centre. Wise is there, and a goal for Graham Lasso. Cascarino. Bumstead got him very well. He's been doing that down the years. Lasso kept his balance, kept the ball off the post and back to the goalkeeper. So this time only getting it as far as Cowans. David Platt is left disappointed by a whistle that might well have been for offside, but could also have been for half-time.
Arsenal travelled to Highfield Road on the back of an impressive cup win at Manchester City, but they left it very late. There were only 7 minutes to go when Anders Limpar conjured up a great goal out of nothing. A thunderous left-foot shot left Steve Grizovic clutching at thin air. Well, Limpar's never been out of the headlines this season, and this magnificent goal, his 7th, confirms his newsworthy status. Even at £1 million, he's turning out to be a real bargain. 3 minutes to go now. Getting the ball from Winterburn, right-footed this time, helped by a deflection off Peter Billing. But 3 more points for Arsenal, and George Graham's team still unbeaten.
Lee Sharp has provided United with a prodigious supply of crosses, a much better balance since he was recalled to the side, combining with Danny Wallace, who set up Neil Webb for number 1. Palace losing their unbeaten record at Old Trafford. Danny Wallace latching onto Webb's pass this time. Wallace, who's lost weight and gained confidence, making it look easy, which it certainly wasn't. 2-0 United.
Caretaker manager Jimmy Gabriel took over from the departed Colin Harvey in the week, but Everton's first goal owed more to the sort of luck that really might have saved Harvey from the axe. Mike Newell, after 22 minutes, beating the offside trap, and Jan Stayskal to give Everton the lead. A very close thing, but a good finish from Newell. Everton high on confidence now, on the hour. There's a miscue at the back for Rangers, and Nevin from close in makes it 2. Last minute now, Neil MacDonald makes sure of all 3 points.
Leeds 9th, Forest 10th, that little to choose beforehand. And Leeds really playing Forest at their own game. Sharp, slick interchange of passing that ended with Lee Chapman scoring against his old club. A sweet goal and a sweet moment for Chapman. Alan Rowe will never go down as one of Brian Clough's favourite haunts, and he must have feared the worst when Tommy Gaynor handled following that cross. Gordon Strachan, who's involved in just about everything that Leeds do, took the penalty to make it 2-0. Now, what's the difference between a long ball and a long pass? Probably when Strachan plays it. Picking out Chapman, speed, McAllister, 3-0. Well, hardly a game goes by for Forest without Nigel Jemson scoring, but this one not much of a consolation for Brian Clough. But another good example of Jemson's excellent close control, his 9th of the season. Both these two suffered Rumbelows Cup setbacks in midweek. Sunderland's was more embarrassing, 6-0 at Derby. Gordon Armstrong chasing and providing Peter Davenport with his 5th of the season. City had Neil Poynton's perseverance to thank for their equaliser. Mark Ward then taking over. Niall Quinn getting up where the air's thinner, and David White with his 3rd of the week. City still unbeaten in the league since the opening day.
It's 3 wins in a week now for Derby, their season getting into gear at last. Luton not the best of travellers, they give away a penalty, handball on the line by David Priest. Dean Saunders, goal number 5 of the year for the Welsh international. Just after half-time, Luton are level. Lars Elstrup, who's having such a good season for them, and the equaliser, well taken by Kingsley Black. But Derby get that first win at the baseball ground this season with a splendid effort from Nigel Callaghan. Callaghan on loan from the Villa. A great strike beyond Alec Chamberlain.
Things are beginning to look up for Norwich. That draw against Liverpool, victory at Queen's Park Rangers, and now a comfortable win over bottom place Sheffield United. David Phillips picking out the isolated Tim Sherwood for number 1. 10 minutes into the second half, Vinnie Jones clearing United lines. It was Ian Crook who stepped up a gear, got round the back, and it was Vinnie who got his bearings all wrong. But it was vintage Norwich for number 3. They come and go at Carrow Road, but Dave Stringer and David Williams stick to their principles and insist the game be played the way it was always meant to be played. Dale Gordon should have scored. David Phillips made sure. 3-0, Sheffield United still without a league win this season.
The 5,500 fans at Plough Lane saw one of the strangest goals of the season so far. Watch for confusion at the back in Southampton between Mickey Adams and Tim Flowers. It'll go down as a keeper's own goal, and that's cruel. The Saints get their equaliser from a penalty. That isn't the infringement, that one is. Roger Joseph on Alan Shearer, and Matthew Le Tissier gets the point. Wimbledon still can't win at Plough Lane.
Rush, Welsby, Staunton towards Burrows, just nicking it back for McMahon. A bit of space out here now for Nicol. Suddenly the red shirts are coming forward. There are 4 of them up there now, supporting Steve Nicol. One of them is Jan Molby. A little chip there towards Rush. And Liverpool have scored a goal. They came, we thought, to defend. We feared for Tottenham on the breakaway. And it was almost in slow motion there. We were looking around to see whether there was an infringement somewhere almost, but a lovely little bit of play again by Molby. Saying about his passing. Now what about that? Perfect. A rush, a flick over Torstvedt, and Liverpool in the lead. Beardsley. Molby. Burrows. It's a lovely little ball in. It's another one for Rush. Oh, no argument. A terrific strike by Liverpool. Coming in the first place from an unlikely quarter with Dave Burrows making his run. And what a great ball in here. Inviting Rush. An invitation he accepted with his usual style. That's a good free kick by Gascoigne though, and it had Nicol at full stretch to get it away. Mitchell Thomas turning it back in once more. Howell didn't get a touch to it. Howell against the post. Lineker! And Spurs are back in business.
Well, it's certainly warmed up now.
We saw the 2 sides of Paul Gascoigne there. I mean, it was stupid the way he hit the ball at Rush there, but then he floated in this magical free kick. Howell's hit the post. It rebounds then to Lineker. And it's 2-1 now to Liverpool. It's a Tottenham free kick. By Hussein, quickly taken by Walsh. And cut out well by Ablett just when it looked as though Howell's ball might go through to Lineker. Now Ablett. Lineker up, or rather Beardsley up alongside him, and so too is Rush. It's there for Beardsley!
Well, that's a great move.
Fantastic run by Peter Beardsley. And a great breakaway goal by Liverpool. Ablett's part in it was magnificent.
Good cross by Rush.